Welcome back to Moto Next Hub, your home for in-depth motorcycle reviews, real-world impressions, and everything two wheels. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a bike that continues to dominate the middleweight naked category of the 2026 Kawasaki Z900. Kawasaki's Z9 has a legendary reputation for combining raw performance, modern electronics, and unmistakable Segumi style, and the 2026 model pushes things even further. So let's break down what's new, what's improved, and why this machine continues to be one of the most compelling options in its class. The 2026 Kawasaki Z900 carries forward the aggressive DNA of its predecessors but adds refinements that make it more capable, more intelligent, and more rider-focused. The Z900 has always struck a sweet spot between power, weight, and everyday usability, and in 2026, Kawasaki focuses heavily on enhancing rider confidence, tech integration, and chassis feel, without sacrificing the raw, playful character that fans love. Let's talk about performance. At the heart of the Z900 has always been its 948cc inline-4 engine, known for its smooth mid-range and explosive top end. For 2026, Kawasaki fine-tunes fueling and throttle response, giving the bike even sharper low RPM torque delivery while maintaining its signature rush above 8,000 RPM. The claimed output sits around 125 horsepower with 98 Newton-meters of torque, keeping it firmly in the power territory that makes the Z900 such a thrill on open roads. But what really stands out this year is the refinement. Kawasaki updates the ride-by-wire system for improved predictability, making the bike easier to modulate in urban environments while still providing an engaging, aggressive punch when you want it. Acceleration remains quick, responsive, and incredibly smooth, especially compared to parallel twin competitors in the same displacement bracket. The Z900 received its major electronics update a few years ago, but the 2026 version takes that platform and enhances it further. You get multiple power modes, 3 traction control levels, and refined ABS logic that adapts more intelligently to fast transitions or hard braking on less than ideal surfaces. Kawasaki has also updated its TFT display, offering cleaner graphics, improved brightness for visibility under direct sunlight, and smoother transitions between menus. Bluetooth connectivity through Kawasaki's Radiology app remains, but the 2026 update adds better navigation support and more detailed ride tracking. These additions don't just make the bike feel more modern, they make the Z900 easier to live with, especially for riders who want more control and information on the go. Handling has always been a strong point for the Z900, thanks to its trellis frame and balanced geometry, but the new model benefits from suspension recalibration. Kawasaki tweaks both the front and rear to offer better support during aggressive cornering while maintaining everyday comfort. The bike feels planted at high speeds, stable through sweepers, and quick to change direction without feeling twitchy. One of the most notable improvements is the enhanced front-end feedback. Riders will notice a more connected feel when trail braking and entering tighter corners. The bike communicates grip levels more clearly, making it more confidence-inspiring for intermediate and advanced riders alike. Braking duties continue to be handled by dual 300mm front discs with 4 piston calipers and a single rear disc, with ABS support. While Kawasaki doesn't move to radial mount calipers or Brembo components like some rivals, the overall braking performance is progressive and predictably perfect for the bike's personality. Now let's talk design, because the 2026 Z900 continues to deliver that unmistakable Segumi aesthetic: a sharp, angular lines, a crouched stance, and a predator-like LED headlight that seems to stare down traffic in front of you. Kawasaki revises the bodywork slightly, giving the tank shrouds a more sculpted look and improving airflow around the radiator. The new LED lighting signature looks sleeker and more aggressive, and updated color schemes blend gloss and matte finishes for a more premium feel. Ergonomically, the rider triangle remains familiar, upright enough for daily commuting, sporty enough for weekend canyon carving. The seat padding gets a minor upgrade, improving long-distance comfort without raising seat height. Both taller and shorter riders should feel comfortable thanks to the narrow midsection and natural handlebar reach. No Z900 review is complete without mentioning the sound. That inline-4 howl is part of the bike's identity. Kawasaki adds subtle tuning to the airbox to emphasize intake roar at mid-range RPM, giving the bike a deeper, more engaging sound when accelerating. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely more characterful. Riders upgrading from twin-cylinder bikes will appreciate the smoothness and linear response of the four-cylinder configuration. So what makes the 2026 Z900 stand out in such a competitive middleweight market? A true inline-4 engine in a class increasingly dominated by twins. Balanced performance, a powerful but approachable, fast but refined electronics that enhance safety and customization without complicating the ride. Unmistakable Segami design, giving it a road presence many competitors struggle to match. Everyday usability, a comfortable ergonomics, reliable components, and easy maintenance. In short, Kawasaki continues to deliver a bike that's both thrilling and practical, making it ideal for riders who want something with real personality but without super sport discomfort or super bike aggression. Let's talk price, because this is one of the Z900's strongest advantages. The 2026 Kawasaki Z900 comes in at an estimated $10,399, depending on region and color options. In a market where many middleweight naked bikes have climbed well above the $12,000 mark, Kawasaki's pricing remains extremely competitive. For what you get, an inline-4 engine, quality suspension tuning, refined electronics, and premium build quality, the Z900 continues to offer one of the best value propositions in its class. So there you have it, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900, a machine that continues to evolve without losing the aggressive, playful spirit that made it iconic. Whether you're upgrading from a smaller displacement bike or looking for middleweight naked that delivers big smiles without breaking the bank, the Z900 deserves a spot on your short list. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe to Moto Next Hub, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the 2026 Z900 over its rivals, and what do you want to see us review next?